Chapter 7. Too many lima beans.
That night, when Mom asked me what I wanted for dinner, I said, lima beans. She turned and stared at me. Lima beans? She said, you hate lima beans. Not anymore, I said. I got out my spoon. It felt like a teaspoon in my giant hands. This would be hard work. For the next 27 days, I ate nothing but lima beans. Until I learned to mash them, it was hard to get them to stay on the upside-down spoon. We had cases of lima beans delivered to our house. A couple of times, I thought I was going to blow up from all the gas they gave me. I thought of Mr. Johnson, but I just kept eating them, one lima bean at a time. The entire first week, I didn't notice any change. By the second week, my lips looked a little green, and my hair looked like grass, but I was still big. I looked like a green giant, but I didn't feel very jolly. On day 28, I woke up early. I had to go to the bathroom again. When I looked in the mirror, there was my face, just where it belonged. When I looked under my arms, the hair had disappeared. My legs and toes were smooth again, too. My jeans were jeans again, and my old basketball sneakers fit me, just like they had before the spoon. I rode the bus for the first time in weeks. When I got to school, the other kids ignored me. As usual, they were too busy pushing each other into the lockers. In my class, I could sit in my own seat again. Mr. Harper adjusted his glasses and looked at me 2 or 3 times while he was taking attendance. I just smiled back at him and sat up to make myself look bigger. It worked. It was great to be normal again. The principal didn't call me to the office all day, and no television or newspaper reporters came to interview me. At recess, I just fooled around with my friends in the gym. They were happy to see me normal again. I hadn't given them much time lately. The next time I went to visit Mr. Johnson, I noticed he had a new bed. It was a normal bed. There was enough room for 3 chairs in his room now. So, how does it feel, now that you're not a giant anymore? I asked. He shrugged.
It's not too bad. It's a little easier for me to get around now. People don't stare too much.
I nodded. I didn't really like having everybody staring at me. I didn't like the hairy toes much either. He nodded.
Maybe I'll be able to get to one of your games, now that I can fit inside a car again.
I'd really like that, Mr. Johnson, I said. Remember, though, I'm no superstar. At our next basketball game, I was the shortest person on the basketball team again. I spent most of the time on the bench, but that's okay. I'm used to that. Besides, I still broke every national basketball record, if only for a short time, and I still have the magic spoon tucked away in a safe place, just in case I change my mind.